Assalamualaikum dear students, hope you are fine by the grace of Almighty Allah. Welcome to NIVS Home School. I am Sabrina Hawk, assistant teacher of Science, National Ideal English Version School, Day Shift. Dear students, today I am going to take a chemistry class on the based on assignment 1 which is published on Saturday, and let us move forward today's topic. Dear students, your first assignment of chemistry came from chapter 2 state of matters and chapter 3 structure of matters. Then here this is the title that you have to write on the cover page of the assignment: heating curve of matters, explanation of the exceptional electronic configuration and calculation of relative atomic mass. Dear students, here their first question, this is the stem of the question. Answer will be contain the following points. First one, silver is an essential metal which is situated at period 5 group 11 in periodic table. Two isotopes of silver are 107 Ag and 109 Ag, that is two isotope. One's atomic mass is 107, another atomic mass is 109, and natural abundance of these two isotopes are 51.4% and 48.6% respectively. Analyze the heating curve when the melting point and the boiling point of the silver are 961.8 degrees centigrade and 2162 2162 degree Celsius respectively. Explain the electronic configuration of the first element of group 11. The first element of group 11 is copper. We have to explain the electronic configuration of copper considering its sublevels orbital. Now come to last question, that determine the relative atomic mass of the element from amount of abundance of the two isotope. That means from the availability of the availability percentage of the two isotopes of silver, we have to find out silver's relative atomic mass. Now come for the solution. Dear students, we have already discussed how we will make the heating curve of ice in our book, page number 29. By following that page, we have to solve this answer of A, and the curve of silver, that means Ag, from its melting point and boiling points is analyzed below. Here first we have to write the heating curve's definition and the boiling point and melting point of the silver. Then we have to draw this graph, heating curves lines of silver. That means this is the heating curve graphs, this is the heating curves graph or lines of silver, and this line is shows the temperature, and this is y axis. Y axis shows the temperature line and x axis shows the time line. Look, from 0 it starts, and when it reaches to the 91.8, and that time it reaches in the A, it start to melt. Here in the A to B there is no change of temperature, and this line is known as melting point line. And here below of the AB you have to write both solid and liquid. Silver is available here in A and B line. Now after melt all the solid silver, when it reaches to the B, that time the temperature is increasing, and when it reaches to the C, that means 2162 degrees Celsius, that time it starts boiling. That means both gaseous, and here we will get both gas and liquid silver, and here we will get solid plus liquid silver, and you have to write in your figure this one. And this C to D, again the temperature will stop. That means it will stray up to total liquid silver become gaseous. That time there will be no change of temperature. When the total liquid become gas, that time the temperature starts rise again. That means here D to E line, there only gas is available, only gas is available in that line, and the temperature start rising again. And this is the figure of heating curve line. Their writing portion you will follow your textbook page number 21. Now come to explanation of answer of B. That means we have to explain the electronic configuration of the first element of group 11. The explanation of electronic configuration first element of group 11, the electron first enters to the lowest energy orbital of an atom and then gradually goes into the highest energy orbital. That means electrons will enter the lower. That means electrons first go to the lower energy level and electrons then first and then higher energy level later. The energy level of the orbital is determined by the summation of the value of principal level n plus value of sublevel L. The first elements of group 11 is copper. Copper has total 29 electrons. The electronic configuration of copper is given below. Copper has, that will be 29, sorry student, this is mistakenly come here, 29, that will be 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, 3d10 and 4s1, but it's supposed to 4s2 here and 3d9 here. That is the exception, but under the normal term it was supposed to be 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, 3d9 and 4s2, because first electron enters to the lowest energy level. The energy level of 4s is 3d is equal to 3 plus the value of d is 2, so energy level is considered as 5, and come for the 4s, it will be 4 plus 0, the value of s is 0, so it is 4. So their lower energy level is 4s. So after 3p and electrons enters first the 4s, then after completing the 4s it returns again to the 3d, but here we see the exception, but because without completing the 4s the 10 electrons enters to the 3d. And commonly if the orbital of the sub level p and the d energy is half full, that means p3 and d5, then complete p6 and d10, and that means if that is half full or complete, that kinds of electronic configuration is most stable. If that they are saying that if it is p3 and d5 it is more stable, and if it is p6 and d10 it is also more stable than the rest one p2, then the p2 or p4 or d9 or d4. That time the d and p want to complete the half full or the complete electronic arrangement. That's why the electronic configuration of copper 29 is supposed to be, copper 29 is 1s2, that will be s, 1s2, 1s2, 2s2, that will be s, 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 2p6, 3s2, it will be s student, 2s2, 3p3 3p6, 3d10, 3d10 and 4s2, 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, 3d10 and 4s, sorry it will be 9, 3d9 and 4s2, but the interest configuration stand that, sorry, interest of 3d to be complete bring one electron from s, that's why the final configuration stands 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, 3d10 and 4s1. And now come for the last one, they want we have to find out the relative atomic mass from the isotopes abundance of the two isotopes of silver. Here first you have to give the definition and steps. The definition and steps are given in page number 52 of your textbook. After giving definition and steps, you have to write the rules which is the given in your textbook also. In same page, the average relative atomic mass of that element is equal to P into M plus Q into N and divided by 100. Here P is equal to the atomic mass of the first that is the P is equal to 107. This is P and this is the Q. This is the Q and this percentage is M and this percentage is N. That means P is equal to 107, Q is equal to 109, M is equal to 51.4% and N is equal to 48.6%. By using this, by applying this formula, we have to find out the relative atomic mass. So, the average relative atomic mass of silver is equal to 107 multiplied by 51.4 plus 109 multiplied by 48.6 and total we have to divide by 100 and that time we will get this is the relative atomic mass of silver 107.972. The relative atomic mass of silver, that means Ag, is equal to 107.972. Dear students, your assignment submission date is 5th March of 2022. Dear students, I have finished my today's topic and you have to follow your textbook and by using your creativity write by yourself by using your own words. So, which one makes your assignment unique? Thank you. Allah Hafiz.